Three-ply mask. If one were to kiss another person who recently cleared a SARS-CoV-2 infection, exchanging saliva, so that is a French kiss, I guess, is there a possibility that shedding, otherwise kissing with exchanging saliva from a distance might actually not be really a kiss? Is there a possibility that shedding inactive RNA between participants may activate the previously uninfected person's innate immune system and generate a viable immune response? Very, very good question. So I think three-ply mask is trying to convince someone who may have already recovered from or recovering from COVID to say that, hey, if we kissed, I might get immune as well. So good one, nice try. So here is what would happen. And I have a couple of links here. One of the links is here, that how long can you be shedding? So first of all, we should see that. Look, the WHO's guidance has been that we would consider you not contagious when the symptoms have subsided and then 2 consecutive RT-PCRs come in negative. They come in negative the next day or 10 days later or a month later, whenever, till that time you are contagious. That's one. Here we have Harvard Health, and they are saying that once the symptoms subside without medicines, about 10 to 14 days after, there is a chance that the person might still be shedding. So that means if you come in close proximity to such a person, you might actually get COVID-19. Or if you kiss that person exchanging saliva, you might get COVID-19. Now the question of immunity, that can that uninfected person now develop immunity because maybe the infection or the virus level in this person who is recovering is lower? And the answer is no, it would not give you immunity, it would give you COVID-19, because that is how we get COVID-19. People can just breathe and a very low viral amount can reach you and you can become infected. Saliva would have a very high level. So even if a person is recovering, even when their viral load is less, what would happen is one of the two things. One is, if the viral load is so less, and don't get any ideas here, I cannot draw someone who's French kissing, so I'm just going to make droplets here. So let's say this is a person who is sick and his virus, his saliva and his droplets have a lots of virus in it. Then versus that, there is another person who is recovering and maybe the virus load is very less. When this maybe saliva or aerosol or the droplets, they end up in another person's respiratory system. If the load is too less, then our immune system is just going to take care of it right at that area and we would not even know it. And it's not necessary that we would develop immunity. Maybe once we are exposed again with a higher load, we will become infected. If the load is high, then we will become infected. And then it depends, how does our immune system respond? It might respond with in an asymptomatic way. It might respond with mild symptoms or severe or so on. So sorry to break the party here. Kissing, exchanging saliva would not make you immune. If the person is shedding, they're going to make you sick.